What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Ra Ali.
And this is Louis the Don. Que lo que?
And I'm Gotcha, your sexologist bestie.
Have no fear, Mr. Organic is here, JDR, and this is
On the Contrary.
All in your mouth.
Welcome black.
All in your mouth.
You put it in your mouth.
All in your throat. All in your neck.
What is happening?
Yeah, all in your nose. All in your eye.
Question to put in your mouth.
We didn't plan this.
No Diddy. Quick fire question. What percentage of your exes want you back? How do you know?
Well, I'll answer that.
Yeah.
I would say maybe see, there's a difference between wanting somebody back and wanting to
A big difference.
Huge difference.
So, I say all my exes will me. No, I'm just joking. I'm
standing on that statement.
joking. It's
I
literally
second
just a joke. It was just a joke.
I'm not. Y'all know who y'all are.
Just kidding. Because and also it don't take much for a man to want to sleep with you. That's the next
true.
part. The second part is what want me back comes with dealing with me as a whole. And I feel like if they could have put up with me back then, oh baby, I'm taking you to the moon now. So probably like 50% of them.
50%.
Yeah.
Good number.
Because I'm, you know, cool. I'm not on bad terms with exes or anything
either,
like that. So yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, you could call me for anything, any random thing, and I don't take no for an answer. I get done. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? I'm always with the bad bitches that go to the fly spots. Like, I'm gonna hide the but you know what I'm saying? Like,
You're
Teddy on my phone all the time.
Yeah.
Where Teddy at? He here?
And in the past, when we talked about whether you would pass the friend, like if they was interested, you was
Yes.
open for that, so they know
That
that.
good alley-oop, yeah.
That's a good.
It's good to have, yeah.
This motherfucker right here,
You know
he
what
got
I'm
that. Get that.
Yes.
Everybody ain't Pippin, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's a good team.
Oh, and the answer was how you know. Well, that was how I know. But also, some exes, you know, they want you back because they send messages.
Yeah.
And they still, like, years later, are still trying to reach you. The ones that
Yeah.
you're
I be
not
feeling
going
like they put monitors in my vagina, and as soon as a new person come around, it's like, she got a new life, y'all. It's time to go creep. Like,
it's time to go
because
try to
they
tap
start
back in.
popping up
Right.
out of nowhere. Like, I ain't even hear from you. Now you're trying to spin the block.
Yeah.
Right.
For me, it's probably, I think it's like 75% because I've actually actively had a lot of them directly try to spin the block and not on some like, yo, this isn't like, yo, I regret this and da-da-da-da. And you know, they could keep your sorries because I don't want them. But yeah, I would say that. And how do I know? It's because they've done so. But I also have really good relationships too with a lot of my exes. I don't like bad blood. Usually it's a lot of mature endings, except for you niggas who tried some funny but there's not that many of those who are on that side of it. So for me,
Teddy, let it go.
75.
Let it go.
75. I say for me, probably only one that I haven't, you know, encountered that try to come back. Every one of them came back, tapped back in, you know, every one of them. Like, ain't that many.
100%?
Yeah, besides one.
You say you got
Only
99%.
Only one. Yeah,
99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
99%, yeah. They came full-fledged, too. Whatever, yeah, you know what I mean? They come with the full shebang to be back with the God.
Right.
But they come on now.
Let me ask you,
They
what's
gotta come
going
with
on
a
with that
severance
one that
package.
broke your heart?
That's the one that
left?
ain't come back like that. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, that's a
But
good
she
one.
got married.
She got kids.
But you don't
She
want
got
her no
kids.
more, right?
You got 3 kids now. The jig is all the way
don't
up
want
and
you
out.
no more,
You know what I'm saying?
Hoppo.
Like, it's embarrassing. But she cool, though. We still correspond, like, on some friend stuff, but she never came
Even
back
after
like
she
that.
be seeing this?
She still know I'm one of the most entertaining, funny individuals in the world.
okay.
So she's still gonna pay attention to the greatness, you know.
That's
but
maturity.
yeah, that's
that.
love on that. But yeah, that's only one.
Because you banished her with the peasants on
I
one of
had
these
to,
episodes.
and look what she became. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She became exactly what I thought she would without me. Take a sip of the water. Right. So yeah, that's about it.
That's what you say?
Yeah, how I know, like I said, it's encounters,
That's
it's
a damn
DMs, it's texts, it's likes. You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature. Yeah,
So if you like a picture, that mean you kind of want him back?
most definitely.
Oh,
Nigga,
Wow.
my vulgar abilities.
That's
Why
a
you come
sign.
playing with me?
That's
Like,
a
how do
sign.
you know
You
what I mean?
can't
You
just be
don't-
support.
Oh
Hell
my
no.
God.
Nah,
Damn.
Me?
Sometimes I double tap my friend stuff before I even finish watching it just because, like, that's my friend. I'm what they
No,
content of.
but if it's an ex,
Right.
If you like your ex picture, that mean you want him.
Me? For sure.
But what about in
Because you
general?
know what I'm about. You know what I'm saying? So why you ever
What
playing
about if
with-
it's somebody else, like just somebody else? If it's not you,
Oh, like somebody else doing that?
like what if I like an ex's post?
I mean...
Possibly, it's a possibility.
Yes, yeah, to me you is.
It don't demand-
If it's
it
my
depend
girl,
on
you
the
doing
post.
that, never again. Don't do that. Ever.
What about
is
if you
doing?
follow
Hell no.
on Instagram?
Definitely not. That's no way, Jose. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
No.
what if there's absolutely nothing? Like, literally, you haven't even spoken to the
Nothing going
person.
on,
Yeah, that's how we're gonna do. We're gonna keep it at nothing. No,
No,
follow,
what
no
if
like.
you following somebody that you used to date that you literally have not spoken to, communicated, like literally haven't seen them? They don't even come down
you
your
just support-
timeline because you know how the
Yeah, they got
algorithm
to go.
be.
Bye. Don't like it. Don't.
But
follow
you know
him.
one thing
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I'm gonna
Hell
be
no.
honest. I creeped in his followers one time because I think it was a comment
Yeah.
on one of his posts, and they
Yeah.
was going in like, I think you were saying women shouldn't be having
Facts.
certain type of niggas in there, and
Yeah.
so people was like, well, I hope he followed that same principle. So
And
I
what
got
was it?
curious, and when I went there, I probably found like 10 women in all of the people he followed. Like
Business.
he follows mostly business pages and other men that like speak kind of.
So no randoms.
So I was like, you know what? I gotta
No
shut the fuck
randoms.
up because
Yeah.
he genuinely was saying you can't be following, but he ain't doing it either.
Yeah, because once I got my situation, I had some of the most diverse OnlyFans. I had some of them top ones. I mean, like, I had to eradicate them because I'm standing on business in my situation. But I had some real immortals that I should have kept on the squadron that I let go because of my situation.
I genuinely don't feel that way about certain people that I follow. It's really not like that. It's really like I don't even know why I don't even see their shit. I just know that I've never unfollowed the
Certain
person
people.
or certain
That's
people.
good, though. They ain't nothing-
But it's not nothing. I'm not looking at them. I don't even hardly see their shit. Like
Yeah.
it's nothing.
Same here. The
Yeah.
way the
That
algorithms
algorithm.
are set up, you gotta look for the people that
It's
you
different.
want to.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
before everybody
To
used
be
to come
there.
down. It'd be
Yeah.
reminding you.
But like, yeah, all the girls I had was like, it's obvious who they are and what they are. Like, it wasn't like a regular girl. None of them was regular. All of them is monsters.
It's crazy.
You
'cause
know
Okay.
what
That's
doing with
crazy.
you.
I had exes
Okay.
tell me they had to
You know what I'm
unfollow
saying?
me.
They
You had
had to
what?
unfollow you.
For sure.
had
Like,
what?
they gotta
You know
be
what
like
kind
you.
of shit I post?
You had
I've
what?
had exes tell me directly, yo, I can't follow you.
Oh.
Because I'm first of all, I'm a frequent creator.
Right.
So they open that app, and here I am.
It's over.
Like this. You know what I'm saying? And then the other part of it is no want they man to follow their ex who's a sex coach.
Facts. Hell no.
Who teaching people how to suck a d. The last thing I want is for
way.
you to still be thinking about the girl who's teaching other girls.
I don't be giving
How
a
to
fuck.
suck.
I guess you know how organic be like he one of one. When it
Yeah.
comes to that shit right there,
But that's
I
jealousy.
don't be caring.
Yeah,
I'm not
different.
like that.
Yeah,
I
she's very rare.
love,
You're a rare breed, Rob.
But Rob,
love bad bitches around me. I don't
It's
give
the
a
sa-
fuck. I don't care. I don't care what you doing. If you stand up and twerk and my standing there, I don't.
it don't matter.
It does not bother
shouldn't
me, not
matter.
even the slightest bit. I don't feel no type of way. And of course, I don't drag it. Like sometimes, women, they like to get into these deep conversations about it. Like, men are just men. Like, oh, it looks nice. If it looks halfway nice, their mind gonna go there real fast. They move along. Like,
And they
I
move
don't care. I feel like having brothers and growing up in the house
Yeah.
with them right there. I just feel like it gave me just a little
You
little
understand.
different type of setting.
You know, the only thing I would say though is I watch how some of those women will behave in front of your man.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not the guy you gotta watch.
Yeah,
Because I have to
that's
question
true.
someone who calls themselves my friend, but is always being a little extra when my man is the only one around. Who are you doing it for?
Child, go ahead and
So,
do it for him, child.
but-
Maybe he'll
but-
jerk off in the
'cause-
shower and
'cause
think
the-
about you real fast, but
look,
you
look,
can't
because Rob-
take this package.
I was about to
from
say
me.
because you you look at me though, because they will around
That
and
part
find
right
out.
there.
Yeah,
I
right.
will invite you.
Right.
Let me make this loud and clear. I touch women.
Yeah,
I will invite you into the bedroom and turn you the out.
Come on
And
now.
you won't know who you twerking for
He said,
next.
come on now.
Yeah,
You
break it
know
all
what I'm
down.
saying?
Give it to
I'm
them, let them
gonna
know.
be. You think I'm gonna be jealous?
Right.
I'm gonna be the one forcing your head down.
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
They out there
I'm tired of
confused right now. They're like,
Yeah,
say what now?
no.
Say what now?
But I think at the end of the day, a confident woman is a confident woman.
Yeah.
And if you ain't got shit to worry about, you ain't got shit to worry about.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it though, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Well, for me,
Lewis was trying to hide this question.
no, absolutely.
He said,
No,
bring your
Lewis
ass
was
over here with
look,
this
look,
degenerate.
Rob,
I already had
Lewis
my
was
hand.
like this over there. He's
we got a lot of episodes where Cash do this to me about to tell me what.
No. Here's what I'm gonna say. Because the second part of the question is the part that I don't think any married man should be answering.
How do I know?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say it's a simple response. I would say that yes, they would want me back because I didn't give them what I gave my wife,
Yeah, that's
which
the
is
difference.
marriage.
Yeah, the real.
You better mother.
That's how I know.
They want that.
Y'all better take
They
a
want
note
that,
from the
brother.
book of Louis Don Quixote.
I'm just
Sure.
saying.
Okay, because not seriously.
When you're
They
in a
want that.
relationship, the end result
Yeah.
is the marriage, right?
Yes.
So actually how you start your relationship. Once you get married, now you're developing whatever you're going to develop. And because I wasn't mature enough, I wasn't able to provide that. Got married, and now
They
they're
see
like,
who you became
they may
from.
be questioning, like, was it about them? What did I do wrong? It had nothing to do with you ladies. I was not ready, but you guys prepared me for what I ended up doing eventually. So I thank
Wow.
y'all. So that's how I know.
So,
That's
so
hard.
there's
That's
a beauty
dope.
in that statement. But,
Absolutely.
But no would have hit it. She was the trial and error.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
They don't like
That's
that.
what it is. It is
But
what
it's
it
what it is. It's,
Yeah.
we
and it
just, we
happened
talked
with who
about
it was
that.
supposed to happen with.
That's
so.
right. We talked
Yeah,
about that in the
exactly.
past episode.
Yeah, we
though.
did.
At the end of the day, yeah.
It's a sensitive
You
topic,
grow
but it is what it is.
from your past relationships. Okay.
Let me ask you this, because that was a dope ass like assessment. It's real. But have you been contacted from any women from your past, any exes, actually trying to pursue a
Try to
situation
put
with
me on
you?
the spot. Okay, what I would say is this. Me and my wife actually spoke about that. Like every now and again, you know, I support my wife 100%. Y'all see it,
yep.
you
We
follow
see it.
me.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see it,
You
brother.
see, I love her to death, you know, and sometimes someone will hit me up and they'll say like, hey, I love the energy you and your wife have. She's beautiful. They're always complimenting her. Not they, like the one or two, but yeah.
She's the
And you
focus of your
communicate that with her,
Absolutely.
which is amazing.
That
Yeah.
transparency is
That's good.
important because let's say I leave my wife go through this is where our pictures are, her
Right.
pictures. If
Right.
she need to go through them and send them herself, imagine she sees something and it pops up and then now
Yeah.
I got to explain that.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
There's nothing worth hiding because there's nothing to hide. I just
At the
rather
end
be
of the
super
day,
honest.
Toy is the focus of his lens.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely,
It's my
truly,
duty
truly.
to please that booty. And I will continue to do so.
Yes, Louis.
Damn right.
Louis for president.
Yes, yes.
sure.
We're going to jump into the topic of the week, which is, what was the biggest argument you had with a partner? Without telling us the topic of the argument, tell us how bad it got and how it was resolved.
That's a tough way to.
That's a good one.
How we gonna answer that without?
I
Can you
know
tell
the
us about
biggest
something?
argument I've had.
me?
So, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
I want to say, have you had anything recent happen?
I mean, you know,
That was
'cause I'm
big?
around. I wouldn't say it's big, but
Oh,
like I
okay.
was just, you know, around for a while now. You know what I'm saying? So it gets deeper with the conversations, and some of the things that we had to talk about that was a good, I say a conversation more than an argument, is who I am. I am dismissive to people's, you know, opinions or emotions and stuff like that at a high level. So when you're dealing with somebody, how do you go about changing that when that's your natural personality? I've been this way for 40 some years. So I have to, you know, check myself on those situations. And we've been having, you know, conversations about it. It's my normal dialogue that I feel like nothing, but it's something, you know. Like one of my close friends always say, like, it's a reason why you cool with people you think you are, then all of a sudden they're gone, because the way you talk to people. You think it's cool, then no one's going to say nothing back to you, but you really roasted them like on a slide. That's how you talk. So like when this is a woman you with and you love and you doing that, they take it a little more to heart. So
Do y'all have arguments?
we had a lot of conversations. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them.
Do you think it's because she's not an African American woman that is not arguments?
I'm just a different type of individual. Like it is, I don't
was
care what
shady as
species of
fuck.
woman this was. How I'm gonna come at you and you love me is gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna lie.
So in the past, have you had big arguments with other women?
No.
Because he
Because-
don't seem like the type to argue.
Yeah, there you go. It's not. It's gonna be dismissive. Like this is the time I'm caring and I'm giving more. If it was a
But any
situation,
time it's like,
don't talk to me about that. Get out of here. Like that's how it was. It's like, hey, I hear what you're saying. Don't bring that up no more. It's
a pointless conversation.
You know what I'm saying? Like, well, you blessed to be here. So like with this
Can
situation,
you imagine somebody saying that to you?
I have
You're
to-
blessed to be here.
yeah, I have to stop taking
move on.
sips when
Imagine.
he's speaking.
Can you imagine? Like you dead ass, y'all in the house, y'all just you about to make something to eat, baby. You want
Yeah,
and
so
then you
what you
bring
wanna
something
do?
up, and you're like,
You know
Yeah.
what?
you're blessed to be
You're
here.
blessed to
Can
be
you
here.
imagine?
I just need you to
Because
calm
you can
down.
leave.
Because you can
Like,
go.
Yeah, 'cause
I get
you
it.
can go.
I get it ain't working. God bless you. Like,
Yeah, he just seemed like the type that wouldn't even entertain it. That's what I felt over
Yeah,
you,
and
so.
that's how I used to be. So now I'm giving that dialogue back and forth, and it's a lot for me to handle, but it's like what I asked for, and I'm working on it. So it's been a lot of those conversations, and it's helping me grow. But yeah, it's no joke, you know what I mean? Because this is the way I am. It's my DNA, so it's not like it's on purpose. And I always say, pay attention to my intent. Do you think I'm really being mean on purpose, or you just hear what I'm saying? Okay, because if you think I'm just being mean to you, why the hell are you with me? Of course I'm not trying to be mean to you. This is the way I talk. This is my personality. You know what I'm saying? So that's the the muse of the whole situation, how I could paint it. It's just who I am as a person that I have to, you know, try to work on. And hey, man, we're gonna see.
We're here with you.
It's been good so far. It's been good for me personally. Even my interactions with other people have gotten better because of this situation. You know, I don't get so direct on people all the time. My organic self. I diluted a little bit.
A little bit just to spare their feelings.
Yeah, and I used to never did that.
Okay.
So it kind of, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of hurt me a little bit because I like this saying what the I'm saying.
Right,
Get mad,
right.
let's die, let's kill. I'm with that. So it's like, that's normally, I like that. Oh man, okay, come on. Like, but that ain't the way to be no more. I'm more of a somber individual.
You know what's ironic about what you just said?
Yeah.
People that are great are often perceived to be negative in some sort of way in how they treat people.
Yeah.
I watched a whole documentary about Michael Jordan, one of
Right.
the GOATs of the game, and how he communicated with his teammates. Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Hove with the
Hove,
whole
yeah.
Rockefeller. And you see, everyone who's great at something, I mean, I appreciate the confidence. You know, the delivery, you just have to be either be willing to
Yeah.
accept it and maybe learn from the person, or don't
tough.
deal with them at all.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
tough.
and I think that's what I was saying when we talked about that on the last episode about communication. Like, it goes both ways.
Yeah.
It's not just about what I'm saying; it's about who I'm saying it to, and do I actually give a about. You know, sometimes you don't care, so
Right.
sometimes you're just gonna give them whatever. But if you genuinely care about the person, you'd be like, hold on, let me make sure I'm not saying
Right.
some
Yeah.
wild.
You won't understand too, like,
Yeah.
damn, am I tripping? Because you be like, I don't think I did nothing. They explain you like,
Yeah, and I don't like when
Right.
we lose focus of the topic, because sometimes when people argue, next
Facts.
thing you know, you're talking about some
True.
we're not talking about that.
Every
What's the
time.
biggest argument you've gotten into?
I'm being totally honest. Trigger warning. My biggest argument is very blatant because it ended with physical violence.
Oh,
so,
shit.
So tell us what
let's get it
happened.
down.
who
So,
asked you what?
Who ass did you kick?
I'm actually the one who was hit.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
okay.
If I'm being honest, right? So that's why I said trigger warning,
Yeah,
because you know
yeah.
that I'm not gonna go deep in that right,
Right,
now.
right,
But the
right.
bottom line, a later conversation. But it was a stupid ass reason though.
Right.
So that was the thing about it, and I think that's the other thing when you're
wait. How did it end?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna
okay.
tell you. Like, essentially, the situation was a minor situation that blew out of control. My partner at the time he wasn't even my partner at the time. He's my ex, but he was drinking. He was dealing with something, and I became the target of his aggression. I came back from school one day. I was in college, so this was a long time ago. I was in college. I came back from school one day, and he was upset seeing some guy comment on my Facebook picture back then, or whatever the case is. And I remember him asking me about it, and I was like, nigga, who are you? I don't owe you no answers.
Right.
But he didn't like the fact that I didn't want to justify his question with a response. He's my child's father, my oldest child's father. So I was going to pick up my son. And when you're in a situation like that, you have to make some very distinct decisions. You know what I'm saying? You got a child present, da-da-da-da. So the argument was more so, I'm not answering you. I don't owe you any answers. And him not liking that response and choosing to want to get physical with his response. But I was holding my son. So that saved him a little something. You know what I mean? But just a little bit, because once I had a clear shot, there was a bottle of 1800 on the table. And that day I knew I could have became a killer. But I tried. I ain't gonna lie. You know, but all in all, how was it resolved?
Yeah.
Because obviously with this being my child's father, there's a lifelong connection there.
Yeah.
For sure.
So it was resolved by two things. One, I got therapy to understand, the situation, how to best to deal with it. Because I'm like,
Y'all never had sex anymore after that?
never. I actually, at that point, hadn't been sleeping with him for almost a year.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I didn't feel like I owed him a damn thing. I'm like,
I thought she was gonna say it was resolved with back shots.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh no, I would.
I really,
let me
did.
be very clear. I would never.
Crazy.
Raising your hand that's the end of it right there. You know what I mean?
That's the unforgivable.
Yeah. And we talked about that Diddy stuff or whatever the case is, but the reality of there's no coming back from me. I'm not, in that situation. But
Yeah.
I went to therapy to make sure I understood how am I going to navigate this relationship going forward, because I still got to communicate with this person to a degree, but also on the same time I put some distance. My thing is, now you no longer are going to get my energy, right? So if you want to have a cohesive communication, it's going to be based on you, because when you get on your bullshit, I'm like this. But when so it took some years. I want to say like 5 years, to be totally honest, but we're in a good place now. And that's not my, he's not my problem to deal with either.
Yeah.
So I would say that's how it got resolved. I can't really speak for his end, because I don't worry about what other people do. I worry about my reactions and my responses to because I can't control others, but I can control this energy that you do or don't get. So
That's real.
yeah, that's me.
Well, one
Yeah, what about
time,
you?
me and my dude, we got into a really big argument because I don't remember what the argument initiated from, but I don't like, at this time I was younger and I didn't like when people walked away from me. I've worked on that a lot now where it's definitely not a trigger for me the way it used to be. So if we're in an argument, we need to be in an argument, don't like walk off. And my peoples had walked off and like walked out the door. And when I was younger, I still am a bit of a nudist. This is not a sexual thing, but I was still a bit of a nudist, but I was really like always naked. So we were in an argument, and this is not a sexual thing. You know, I'm gonna be clear. Right. And my immediate response was to chase after him just because he was walking away. And it didn't register to me like, you don't have clothes on. So you're doing this and you're making this like 100 times worse. So he left out the door and he went down the stairs, assuming like I'm gonna go towards the elevator. But I saw him, so I went down the steps. I chased him down the steps. He was faster than me, so he got out the building.
I'm so sorry because the picture in my head won't go.
You was butt naked,
completely naked,
yelling and shit.
And there was a lot of that ain't know what to be happy about.
He's running to his car because he wants to just get away from me.
I'm gonna make you happy. What you yelling about?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about. Hold on now, so you gotta be so mad. What kind of doofy?
What you need, baby?
Out here with all that.
What you need, baby?
You right though.
So he starts the car up. He's trying to get away. And God is my witness. Hope God straight me there right now. Boom!
No,
I landed on the hood.
Oh my God, you did.
Yes. I ripped the windshield
Jump over the
wipers.
spread eagle. Boom! I ripped the hood off. No, I said, get this mother. Get out the goddamn car.
Windshield wipers, nipples getting cut up.
What is you doing? Did you run and jump, or was it a walk up? I can picture the run.
I don't remember.
You ran and jumped on there. Yes, you did.
I don't remember. I know.
I yelling and shit.
Against the glass.
Yes.
I feel like I see
We were
Rob
supposed to be
like
serious.
Tyra, has he told you this story? Look at Tyra.
God.
Yes, he told her the story because it really was that bad.
What
and so
the
I
hell?
ripped the windshield wipers off. Snap, snap. And he's like, yo. So now he puts the car. He doesn't drive. He puts the car in park.
Right.
He gets. He's like, let's go. Like, get in the building.
Right.
So now I'm walking like, because we're gonna finish.
you're gonna finish this
You
conversation.
have no conversation. Okay, so I'm just saying, baby, asses. The goddamn trash man is. Gotta be handling this.
So we live in a
right
doorman building, right? At this
Yes.
time, this is years ago, a long time ago. And remember, we ran out. He ran out, and I
Right.
ran out. There's slam locks on. Nobody has the key, so we have to stop in the lobby and ask
Just sitting there on the thing.
the doorman
I'm sorry.
and ask the doorman to let us in.
This is the best story I've
show
ever
me the
heard.
look on
That's
your
crazy.
face while you was waiting.
I didn't care. I was
There's no
furious.
Still mad. Still want to
I
talk
was
about it.
mad.
Rob was probably at the door
We ain't
like,
done. So,
excuse me.
you get the key, please.
You open the door.
Open this mother.
Look, and then walk
Open
through.
that
And then walk
Right.
through. Thank you very much. Like,
Yes, I was still mad. We on the elevator. It's the most awkward ride in the elevator for him ever.
You chilling.
not for you. Not for you.
Was there other people there?
No,
The
just-
doors open and somebody goes.
no.
It is crazy because I'm such an
No.
exhibitionist, so I don't
Great
understand. I be having to remember to put clothes on and pick up a DoorDash or some shit. Be like, oh, but you got your titties
Right.
out. Yeah.
So we just, we got in the elevator, went up, and continued.
about it?
We had to. And I thought your story, and mine ended in back shots. I don't know. I thought yours was going to end that way. But that's
Well,
because
you were naked.
That's because I was in the wrong. I was the person that was
Okay.
completely out of control. It wasn't necessarily something like that he did, which is I really just did not like that. What I have learned now, so many years later, is like I still can get spicy, but just a walk away. Either I don't get mad about it as much, or he just doesn't do it. I don't know which one it is, but that's not something that I feel. I'm definitely not. Let me not say what I wouldn't do, because I don't really know.
You still don't know.
I don't know. I don't do it. I don't know. I don't want to be lying to y'all and shit.
And then next week they be like, this just in. Ra Ali
Running down the
chased
street.
the assailant down the street.
I don't think
I'm just
that
kidding.
would happen. I feel like
would
we
take a
have
significant
much,
thing.
much better like mounds of communication. I feel like we don't even trigger each other to that place.
To that point.
Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know. As soon as you say some shit, you be like, I talk that shit up, y'all. Y'all see like, oh, why that's crazy. Rock got locked up. They said it was arrest over, and I just leave it alone. Just cut it.
We get it.
Well, I won't say I haven't had arguments that have ended in back shots. Some of them I've provoked for the back shot because I wanted an aggressive shot.
That. See, that's what I'm saying. Like for me, I hold grudges. So when they trying to argue and get me mad, they're like trying to. You ain't finna get blessed today with the understanding.
Oh,
so you withhold sex? You know what's so funny? My ex-fiance did that.
Wow.
And he had the balls to tell me one day.
I'm holding that, baby. You're not.
He told me that one day.
Blessed for pissing me off.
I was like, yo, what's up? Like, you know, and he was just like, that's my power.
Yeah, of course.
With you right now. Like, and I'm like, you know, I sell sex toys, right? I got a closet full of dicks if I really wanted to. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was bullshit because under my breath, I was tight.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't giving that
So
up.
you wouldn't you never had makeup sex before?
Nah,
oh, it's so good. You must try it. Highly recommend it.
I'd probably do it like a day or two after, but like instantly, you ain't getting that.
You've never had like
you never captured that raw angry energy and transformed it into a
you
a good
serious?
Yeah, like, nah.
That's that
now we got something on him, y'all. We got something that he hasn't experienced that we have to send him to go do.
Yeah, I gotta try
We've
that
got
out.
you have to.
Is that different levels of the
You may kill some. You may kill him by mistake. You may kill him.
And the thing
catch
is,
a body.
and the thing is, when you got a man that's handling you and that pussy get a different kind of voice.
different type. Okay.
That shit got a different kind of texture to it.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my mother.
Foamy
Guys,
type.
tenderloin is heated up, is warmed up like
There you go.
flame.
Tenders get the extra inflamed type.
Like cut like butter type.
Okay. I didn't know this.
That shit and eat.
So
Like
when you
makeup
argue, go
sex-
ahead and
makeup
throw that
sex is
motherfucker in there.
Because
makeup sex is different.
Because now that aggression transfers into passion.
The oven already preheated.
Yeah. So now you mad and it's like, now get your stupid ass
Is it
over here and
preheat
get this
350?
dick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
On broil or what?
You know what I mean? 275.
Okay,
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
350 might come in a little
When you
too.
get in there, that go straight to 450.
Huh, you playing with
over
me?
here like, so this is what you wanted?
talking to me.
Look, you just hit it like this. This is what you wanted?
Yeah.
He said, "No, you weren't talking to me."
This is what you
I
wanted?
didn't know.
Let me see. You know what I'm saying? You know that,
you done been through
ass
that.
smack
Yeah.
you do from the back
Yeah.
when you cock
You want to
back
punch the
and
ass down? I want to punch it.
Yeah.
God
Break
damn.
it down. That was the.
You all right?
I'm cool.
Y'all need to.
Yeah.
Listen, this is what we deal with. And on the contrary, it's not too far.
too
It's
much
perfect.
Wesley pipes in my past.
That's my guy. That's what I learned from the Wesley. That's my
Do that shit I be doing.
Oh my
that
God. We gonna be like, oh, so you
do
was
it hurt.
mad, huh?
Let me know
You
if
was
it's too
real
deep.
angry, huh? Take that.
Shout out to
anger.
my Wesley,
Yeah, what you
man.
said out that mouth, put this in it.
If it's too much, let me know. I take some out.
Take some on.
Let me know
This ain't
now.
your baby daddy's dick. This mine.
Tell me the truth. This ain't just a scene now, baby.
Shout out to Wesley.
Oh,
I'm in there.
Shout out to
Am I
Wesley.
too deep? Let me know.
Let me know.
Shout out to my.
That's shout out to Wesley mother.
That's my motherfucker. I was a protege.
Brazilian orgy number 13 was the shit.
Good one.
He
That
was
was
on.
the
I don't know that shit.
Oh,
That was
white
the
lady,
West
you don't want me in
Coast.
That was my
your-
dad
you don't want me in
DVD.
your
That's
bushes, you know?
bad.
I snuck
Yeah.
across your grass.
You get that nigga Rico Strong.
loving motherfuckers.
Justin, what's the
Justin Slayer. I learned from the greats, man. I studied
sorry.
them. But I didn't know
said
that.
we so strong.
Yeah, we got carried away. But hey, the makeup sex, I gotta think of
love
that.
it. I love it.
So
That
you
was
gotta,
funny.
you give so a guy should give that to the woman.
Yes.
Is that
Transfer that
you-
energy.
Okay.
She gonna come out of that, babe. I don't even know what
She
I
gonna
was
relax, huh?
Yeah.
But are you giving too much blessings for the disobedience?
No, because you're gonna get into a fight with your partner. You're gonna get into a
gonna
disagreement.
happen. Make the best of it.
Makeup sex is really fun and exciting and
I
spicy.
thought I was supposed to be like, hey,
You ain't see Baby Boy?
And
No,
sometimes it makes
no.
you laugh because then later on you be like, what the f are we eating?
And sometimes women,
She gonna definitely be that way.
sometimes women, where I'm assuming that you're probably not there in this current gesture, but
Right,
sometimes
right.
women just be wanting attention,
Yeah.
and they'll be
Yes.
giving you
Poke the
attitudes
bear, baby.
just because they really want it, even if they don't even connect and realize that
Yeah.
that's what they want. They might be like, so why is this? So I've been waiting, so
this
you
nigga
left,
be
it, and they just want to be.
They
So when
being
you
a brat so
do
you can
that,
tame 'em.
it's really like,
This is knowledge.
You
yo.
want me to
I
make
usually,
you
when I
something
get
to
that-
eat or
when I get-
not?
I
I'ma
get-
poke
yeah,
the
when I
bear,
get that
baby.
pushback, I'll be like, I ain't giving it to
What
you.
do you
I
wanna
know
eat?
That's why when we make up, they say women don't say sorry. They say we come up to them like,
you want
you
food.
hungry?
Yeah. Okay, I was depriving them of that nurturement.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you gotta.
Right.
Now
Give them
when your
protein.
people's is like, and she's like,
Why
well,
you
can
making
we
that
talk?
type of voice?
I promise you, if she was doing this and this and that, let's just say I'm talking like this.
I can't.
If she was doing all of that and Miss
Right, you ain't
and And put your hands
that was
on
just a
certain way.
nagging female. You know what I'm saying? She's
It is.
doing that.
Do it again.
And
That sound a little ethnic,
Okay,
don't
yo,
it?
why you doing that? Why you
Sound
doing
good.
that?
Starts off with babes.
just
I need
be
to
like-
talk, and then after that,
be like, just like let her be yapping and just be like, you really want to talk right
Just
now?
slap that motherfucker out.
And then just take it out, put it in her mouth.
Right.
I'll take.
Do you have it already stiff, or could it be just on limp type? Just
No, you gotta take it out stiff.
It gotta be. Oh damn! How you
Take
going?
it out still. Falls out. It's a whole nother effect. You can't come out snuffleupagus on it. Looking like an elephant.
All right.
So what's up? You want this?
Right.
You gotta come out that Hanukkah.
So you gotta be concentrated.
Like a rock. Who's that commercial?
rocking.
Low key, if you probably because you don't
Okay.
really like that,
Yeah.
but low key, sometimes it turns on when you mad. You got an
Right.
attitude.
Yeah, right.
So see if you could sexualize her while she's
You
doing
gotta
this.
think. I gotta really focus to do that
Yeah.
one. 'Cause
Say
I
something.
can throw the snuffleupagus out there.
No.
That takes away the
No.
whole.
No.
Yeah.
But you know what
How
I'm
you spell
saying?
that?
I never forget.
Snuffleupagus.
I don't know.
We're not gonna tell. We're not gonna say where snuffleupagus is from because technically it's a
Yeah.
very inappropriate reference.
That is.
All right,
It
take that
is?
out. I ain't know.
Yeah, a little bit. No, it's not that inappropriate. Meaning
I thought it was a
snuffleupagus
pet.
was
Sesame Street.
Sesame Street, but then who had the big long nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like an elephant nose.
Yeah.
But you know, it's always
That was his name?
hanging.
Snuffleupagus, yeah.
That's
he's
one
so
slick
cute.
because he was on Sesame Street.
He was
the
I
on-
remember
yeah,
now.
yeah. But what
Yeah.
I'll tell you is, Layla, I'm gonna give you this low. I
me hear
remember
that.
being like that with my dude.
Yeah, yeah.
And he just stood up, and I was,
Yeah.
as soon as motherfucker
And he
stood up
just,
for me,
just hit that jaw with that
my whole
motherfucker.
shit, I was
Shut up.
Yes.
sorry, baby.
Open the mouth.
was
You tap that jaw twice. Open up. Open
I was
up.
just tripping.
Yeah. But you like if you
Open
just
up.
automatically go to open your pants and you
Yeah.
know that it's getting ready to go into a woman's body or
Yeah,
her
yeah,
mouth,
yeah.
it's gonna
For
go
sure,
up
for sure. Yeah, it don't
regardless.
take much. It don't take much.
Yeah,
now,
yeah. So just take it out. It'll be
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Try
Nice.
it.
I'ma-
And we like to hear about it once it's
Okay,
done.
I'm gonna use that one.
That's
Yeah.
homework. We
Because I
gonna give you
usually-
homework.
I was holding back like I ain't, but boom, okay.
Yeah.
Damn it, I done learned something today.
Yes.
So what we got for the question this week?
Oh, we got
What
a question this week. Oh, shout out to everyone sending us them questions.
Need those.
Help us help you. We keep it anonymous on this side, so you don't even have to worry. All right. So this week's message is: I have a friend group of 5 best friends. We met in college and have been friends for 20 years.
Okay.
We have one friend in the group who is a pathological liar. It started with him lying to women, and we all just ignored it because we probably lying to women too.
Yeah.
But now it's just flagrant, like big things like buying a house, small things like having certain sneakers. He continues to lie. As a crew, should we address it or keep letting him rock with the lies?
Can I answer?
Yeah, please.
I think y'all should sit down and have a conversation with him. And the reason I say this is because if people who suffer from that, my husband and I always say that people who do that have, it's a disease, right? It's a disconnect. It's like a mental health thing type of situation. People who just be lying. But they always think they're smart. And they think that you believe the lies that
Bullshit.
they're telling.
Yeah.
So the reason I think that either collectively you guys should talk to him or whoever's the closest to him in the group should have a conversation with him. You don't want to embarrass him. You just want to let him know, like, listen, you don't got to do that. We your friends. We you. That's not no honorable doing. It makes you look crazy and you look stupid. Well, don't say the word stupid, but just say it's not necessary. You don't need to try to impress us. We your peoples. I don't like, and I really feel like that's something that you should speak about versus just laughing at it behind his back.
Yeah, that's
how
right.
they know
Absolutely.
that he lying,
I
yeah.
had a friend who was like this when I was in high school, and it got to a point where people was getting overwhelmed with it. But she's right. You definitely address it. Pathological liars lie either for a lot of reasons. Sometimes it's attention. Sometimes they don't feel like they can measure up to the
Right.
people in their circle. Because just because you was friends for 20 years doesn't mean you've been on the same trajectory for 20 years, right? So now y'all got doing things in life, and they like you said, they lying about the house and I got these kicks, and trying to keep
Dumb
up some
shit.
sort of
Yeah.
image.
Right.
So now the question is, why is there so much of an effort to do that? Because you got to remember your lies.
Yeah.
And most liars don't. So that's the
facts.
other part of it. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're a Virgo liar, right? And you told a lie, and you was like, let me put that down in my notes. Virgos
He get top level with it.
yeah, they got a record of all their lies so they can reference back. But truth be told, it's often something else. My friend used to lie about a lot of different things, pregnancies, all kinds of stuff. And it was just kind of like, why?
Yeah.
Why would you perpetuate that kind of yourself? So I agree. Don't let them rock.
So and I'm trying to understand. So is they lying to you or they lying to like the women?
No, he said they started off with just lying to women,
chicks,
and they didn't care because they was like, we was probably lying to
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, I'm
But
with
then
that.
they said, now he lying to us, talking about
Oh, he done went too
purchases
far.
made, sneakers, all the shit.
When it come to this lying to women and all that, he could continue to do that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get some pussy,
That's
brother.
nothing.
Yeah, do what you got to do to get where you got to get to. You know what I'm saying, brother?
Men,
you know what I'm saying?
we don't recommend it.
Honey is honey no matter
Lie
how
to
it
us.
tastes. You know what I'm saying? How you get it, either climb up in the
Jesus
hive or you
Christ.
stole it from Whole Foods. I don't care. But you ain't going to keep lying to me. You know what I'm saying? Come on, goddammit. You ain't
That's where you draw the- that's where you draw the line.
You ain't go to Louis, bro. You got it from goddamn Temu. You ain't
Right.
come on, goddamn.
Right.
Why you telling me to lie? Put me on the
Right.
situation. Like, so yeah, you ain't gonna keep lying to me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I ain't gonna lie, like younger me, I used to over exaggerate a little bit. So I was on that side of being one of the people.
That's
Ain't that
embellishment.
something? Can you believe it?
Don't you believe-
I had
I
to
can,
catch
'cause you wanted
myself,
to
know
become
what
a
I'm
white
saying? 'Cause
man,
I got to catch
named
myself
Trump
from doing
before.
that at times. You know what I mean? Because and it is true because you would do it to certain people and it'll transfer to your real people. So you got to catch yourself.
Yeah.
No matter how you use it to your advantage, it can become, a bad habit that can spread to friends and family. So you want to stop that as quick as possible and just be real with them. I'm your dog, bro. You can
And
tell
you
me the
own
truth.
it
Because
to
then you might
yourself.
need me for real. I got to help you. Don't be
Yeah.
like you got it when you don't.
Yeah.
Like, be real with me because I might need your help too. Can I
Yeah.
be real with
Yeah.
you? I got to lie to you.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
you have to be real with your people and you want to help them. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, they can help you also
Yeah.
and make your whole group better. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be real with your people.
And you got to
That's
realize
100.
that the biggest lie you telling is to yourself.
For sure.
Because what you
Absolutely.
eat don't make them
Right.
So for lack of a better term, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you spitting all these lies. Their life is still...
Yeah,
what it
brother,
is. So
like-
really, at the end of the day, after you done told all your lies, you go home, you got to sit with you.
yeah,
And
that's not a real friend if you think you got a lot of me. Be real with me, mother. I need
So
to
we
know.
all agree that our advice to you is that you should definitely speak with your friend, whether it's as a whole or you pick one leader of the group who you
Yeah.
feel
to lead the discussion.
to lead this discussion, the person who may have the best relationship with the person
Yeah.
and address it. I definitely think that people who lie without reason should absolutely be confronted with it.
Right. And don't, as she said before too, don't take it amongst the other four and then laugh and joke. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
motherfucker
'Cause that's
top
usually
dog,
what
he bought
happens.
a
He told me
bingo.
that, yeah.
That's
This nigga had
usually
a parrot talking about, I got me for bingo.
We
Nigga lying
used
again.
to be
Like,
everything. I'll never forget. We would go out to eat, and my friend would be like, "Oh, I forgot my card."
You
Just tell us you down right now. Yeah,
I
just
know
We got no damn cup.
Yeah.
I can get you a short stack. What the
I got you.
I'd rather you just tell me than have me coming up.
Yeah, I got it. Don't shut up. You broke.
You know what I'm saying?
Bitch can't afford the food. I got it today. Thank you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, let me
That was
answer this
prison
one
before,
too.
though.
Hold on, I ain't even answer.
Come on, get to
Yeah,
it.
Louis, that's
up?
right. You better put your foot
Niggas
down.
gonna talk to him, Lou.
Foot is being put down.
There you go.
Here's what
Don't break
you
the ground.
You got to be sensitive with these type of people. Pathological liars
Yeah.
are lying for whatever reason they have. They're somewhat delusional.
Well.
The images they want to portray, maybe they were something in the past and they want to continue to be that person.
Yeah.
And they can't maintain it. But to your brothers, your friends, there's no reason. It doesn't make any sense. You made a perfect point about if I need
to be
you.
real, I probably was the guy a little bit.
No,
When I'm thinking about it.
nah, it's no
I
real shit.
was.
You
Such a
because
real
My
one.
niggas had intervention with me.
Yeah.
I was type
But
this.
Lou, that's
You know what I
what
mean?
you was just saying.
People aren't
That's so
receptive to that
dope.
shit.
Lee.
Yeah,
Hell
but then you,
yeah.
especially
And
for a
what did you?
guy.
What did they say? What did you
They
say?
kept it real. Like certain things that call me out on, like I'm over exaggerating or saying some shit. Just damn, you're right. My bad. I'm just for no reason. It's real.
That's
And
so dope,
I
though.
got real dog ass real friends, so that shit helped me.
Nowadays,
I'm a
people
I
care
was
all the
one of
time.
those guys that they had to help me with that.
That's
Yep.
that's
That's what's
honest.
up.
Facts.
That's
But
honest.
were you like a pathological liar, or you would
it
just
was a
like
mixture of
exaggerating?
pathological.
An exaggeration.
Yeah, it was a
Embellishing
little
the
bit of
truth a little bit.
pathological in there with some
A little bit of embellishment.
with some embellishment because I'm a natural born hustler, so we're gonna do what we do is business, and it's a little bit of
It teaches
finessing.
you how to get over.
But
on
you
people.
can't do that to your real people.
Yeah.
So what happens is it'll mesh it to real life. So when I was saying that earlier, it actually was me. I'm being truthful with my people today.
That's
so,
what's up.
but I do it for a living, like in my past. So it was like immersion with my real life. So like my real friends had to be like, come on. I'm like, damn, you all right? And it helped me a whole lot. I was the fuck.
That's
Some
what's
people
up.
start believing they lies too.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what's
hell
up.
yeah.
So my guys,
That's why
Absolutely do that.
when
I've been there.
when I say like I f- with them like seriously because and I know that you say such crazy stuff and I'm always dying laughing because it's so outlandish but it's so real and most of the time people are not comfortable saying the things that you say and I just feel like it ignites something in me where I just be like I love actually hearing it instead of looking at a person knowing I know what you really think.
right, and this just come out.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give it to you.
and
Like,
it's so
good,
and then you
bad, or
add
ugly.
and then you add a sense of comedic on top
You
of
got
it.
to now.
And it just it
Comedians
sends
are the
me.
most darkest people in the world, right?
It is.
So I've learned through that. So I'm gonna be real, good, bad, or ugly. I'm gonna tell you my goods. I'm gonna tell you my bads. I'm gonna show you my wins. I'm gonna show my losses. That is how I am. That made me who I am.
Right.
So and it improves me in the future. So I don't mind being the butt of a joke. You know what I'm saying? If it's real.
Right.
If it's some bullshit, I'm gonna slap the. But if it's real, then come on.
That's
Right.
real. And I liked your recommendation, Rob, where you said maybe pick one friend.
Yep.
Because sometimes when people feel ganged up upon
Oh, yeah,
or
that's
whatever,
over.
they feel like, oh, so y'all just
Or it's the
sitting
wrong
around
one,
talking
like, nigga,
about
you
me.
just can't be
or the
talking to me,
wrong
bitch
person.
ass. You ain't know- yeah, but
if the
it's the real
person they
one, like-
respect the most and they know it's coming from,
Facts.
because that person could say, listen, me and the boys been talking. And
Facts.
but that one person at least don't make them feel the pressure of like being surrounded.
You been talking
So
about
I
me behind my back.
That was
Yeah.
a good,
You know what I'm saying?
Well, you
Shit.
know, see a therapist because there's something else.
It's
going
real, though.
on. Goddamn serious.
How do you spot a liar?
Oh yeah.
Well, psychologically, people tend to look to a certain part of their face when they're lying. Like most people who are forensic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, experts, yeah.
Yeah.
What is
when
they
you're
look to the
looking
left
I
or the
think
right?
the right is recall. Right is recall. So if you're looking to your right, you're trying to remember something. No, naturally, when you remember something, you'll notice you naturally go that way. Like I think it was. You tilt into the right. So if the person is looking to the left a lot,
They're making up some shit.
creating because that's the creative side of the brain.
mind. Yeah, I heard that too.
Yeah, so they say like just looking at where a person is looking when they're speaking to you, they avoid a lot of eye contact. They don't want to be detected. Those are clear signs of a person.
And then what
who's
about when
not
you have
being
somebody
honest.
like you that knows that and looks to the right to throw you off?
Gotcha.
But it sounds like it. But you would have to be like significantly trained, like some
Yes,
fucker-
pathological
like some
liars be
eight-
significantly
No,
known.
they don't.
They can
don't.
easily be like, I'm gonna look this way.
They actually don't because some of them believe their lies, right? And some of
live in
them,
them, yeah.
some of them, like a majority of them actually believe the lies that
Yeah.
they're telling. They've said it so much that it's become the truth for them.
Hmm.
But you see when people like cops, detectives, they're trained to spot
Yeah, it's things
the
like that.
signals
Right.
that a person
Well,
is.
I'm definitely not doing all of that. I'm not watching you
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
to spot it. I usually just like to listen.
Yeah.
They always say, even like our elders, people before,
That's
it's like
funny, so.
if you let a person talk and you listen, they'll tell you everything you need to know. Even while they're outlandishly telling a lie, something is not going to add up. So if you do less talking and more listening, you will be able to spot people who are dishonest. And it's a, I'm not going to say it's an expertise of mine because I'm certainly not out here just trying to, but I know when people are like that, and I'm quicker to like kind of like label them that. And I just kind of, from there, I kind of dismiss them.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm not even gonna even entertain probably what you're saying. It could be some stuff you about to say after that is the truth, but I probably won't
Yeah,
hear
I
it.
already pushed it aside.
But just listening is the way how I spot it.
That's true. My granddad always said you got 2 ears to listen and 1 mouth to speak, so you should always listen more than you talk.
Yeah, I catch it
That
by
shit was
how I
tough.
pay attention to somebody like that because I was one of them, so I know how it works.
So you know all the time.
Yeah. So the thing you catch is they be contradictory on things.
Yeah.
They'll say something, all of a sudden they'll switch it to make it make sense for the next thing. Like, nigga, you just said you would never in life do this. Now you're doing it and trying to justify it. Oh, okay, I see
You
the type
gotta
of
remember your
Right.
lies.
So, yeah,
So
so
once
you like-
again, listening.
Yeah, listening
and,
is very
And they
important.
contradict themselves.
they
Tell
being
them,
a
okay.
contradiction, like, how? Like, oh, I got.
And that's usually what you see the detectives do. Keep making them answer questions
Facts.
until they say something, and then they caught that moment.
Because the truth
like,
don't change, basically,
changes.
right?
It won't.
Yeah.
It's, They say it's
What you
always
think,
3
Louis?
versions.
I
Yours,
always
mine,
say
and the truth.
liars have a response for
everything.
everything. A response for everything. And then when you have a follow-up question to what they responded to, it makes absolutely no sense. So that listening piece, yeah, but I'm going to get you to continue to lie. Like, oh, word? Oh,
Right.
so tell me, yeah, so when you dropped it, like, how'd you pick it up? Bro, I had to, like, you know what I mean? I rolled over the floor, in the bed. Oh, so when you went into the bed, yeah, because damn bed, the bed that you told me was broke last week.
Yeah,
So they telling themselves.
He just told them that he bought some house or some shit.
Yeah, he tripping.
Well, so if I ask you a simple question about the process of purchasing a home,
A mortgage. How many
I expect you to have a basic
What's
something.
your DTI?
Right.
The DTI, that's the what's
They be
that?
like, well, I don't really know that because my realtor took care of all of that.
Right.
You spent all that money, you ain't understand nothing that was going
Ask
on.
the right question, you'll always
Get
get
the
the
right-
response
that's a
you
really
need
good
to
point.
give
Very
you
true.
Yeah.
So
the
basis
truth
of
about
that,
this
when it
person.
boils down to is really just listen, and you will find out if they're a liar over time.
Yo,
I can ask this motherfucker the same question over and
give it
over
to you.
in different ways. That's what they do in them surveys. If you ever pay attention to them surveys, they'll ask you the same question over and over. How do you like this? Oh, how do you feel about this?
strongly agree.
Do you agree with this? And it's
Yeah.
the same way. Just
Now
in a
I'm just
different
too
way.
honest. Now I'll be just giving up everything. I don't give a
Damn.
f. I just be.
Rest in peace to
I
my
just tell the
granddad,
truth.
because he coming to me so much, but he used to say, "Ask me no questions, I tell you no lies."
Yeah, I be going over truth. You know
Now
what
you
I'm
putting,
saying?
me, you putting my back against the wall if you ask me some shit.
Yeah, because I'm gonna give it real. Like I don't
Keep it 100
care.
with you.
Yeah. But it's a good thing though.
truth is
It's
sometimes
freeing though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good shit. You learned a lot there.
for
So
sure.
now it's time for the Get This Off My Chest
Come on, Cash. You
segment.
said you had something to get off the bosom.
Yeah, and Ron, you said a word that feeds right into it. You said I just dismissed that shit.
Yeah.
What I got to get off the chest is that I had to let go of my sub.
The one we talking about the last week with the chains and shit
The
and
last
time
time
up to the damn
when
ceiling.
we was talking,
Damn.
I had to let it go. Bro, I had to let it go. I got a guy. I'm searching
For a new
for
one,
a new
baby.
submission. Slide in my DMs with the word submit, and we'll carry on from there. But I had to let it go. I honestly,
Because
she got. So I'm gonna tell you what happened, without giving too much context, because it's not just my business.
Right.
But
we don't know her.
No. We don't know her, but it's more than one person involved in the scenario, and I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about protecting my interest, right? But I'll give you enough detail to understand. I got you. Essentially, when you are getting in a BDSM relationship, dominants and submissives do something called negotiating, right?
Mm-hmm.
So up front, that's a conversation where we're determining what you want out of this ordeal and what I want.
What she did.
I'm gonna tell
What
I'm
the
gonna tell
bitch
you.
did?
I'm gonna tell you.
What
But
she done
before you
did?
get there, there's something called consideration. So basically, I'm asking you questions and I need to know to determine whether you somebody is a good fit for me and vice versa.
Right.
One of the questions I always ask is, do you have any significant traumas I need to be aware of? Before I start spanking your ass with objects,
Right.
choking you and da-da-da-da, I need to be aware if there's anything I need to know that could trigger you or trigger a response. And I thought that she told me everything.
Right.
But what I found out was this bitch was lying. Okay, she lied.
You's a lie,
She
Craig.
left out something really significant, because at one point I was like, oh, how do you, because she identifies as lesbian, remember I told you that.
Yeah.
So I was like, have you ever had any interactions in the past with men? And she was like, yeah, I've had threesomes, da-da-da. Made it seem like it was like a thing, just a regular thing. But then later on I find out it wasn't like she just was having threesomes. She was out there getting off major drugs and like that, and then having sexual interactions that she wasn't remembering the next morning.
Of course she was. She a motherfucker that want to
Right.
be a submissive. She got something wrong with her. I told you that in the last episode.
No, we're not gonna say that, because I'm submissive too, okay? All right.
We do that. I said it. I do that. No,
Right. No, I love it. I love you, man. So what's wrong with this one? Just a little bit.
She's on drugs?
But listen. Listen, but you know what?
He is not shocked.
Because the truth of the matter is, I'm already trained and qualified to do it. Not only am I a sexologist, but I'm also certified in psychological first head. I'm a nasty
Damn,
bitch.
what kind of head is that? Damn. Psychological
I treat
first
your
head.
trauma with this good sucking action. No.
Yeah, something traumatize your heart.
Pause. That really work. A having a tough day, go suck the he gonna What was I going through?
That's kind of good. That's another little
psychological first hand.
Yeah,
I might have to make that class. Oh, damn, I'm at the trademark. I'm a trademark that shit. I got you for the idea.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, now, so the bitch told me this. Okay, I'm like, because if there is something, I can deal with that. But you got to let me know what I'm dealing with. Right. So y'all know we done did some nasty things.
Yeah, we heard.
Right? So ultimately, now we having a night. Now, me and Boo, we got edibles and shit. We had decided we going deep in the zone tonight. We had music. The plan wasn't for her to be
Anybody had aluminum foil on their
No, but I was in there dressing up in all kind of lingerie in red, in red latex for no reason. He's sitting on the edge of the bed. He's like Spider-Man. I'm coming out the room like this and shit. You know, we looking like that old white predatorial couple and shit.
Oh yeah, big goddamn John Wayne Gacy, that motherfucker. Clown.
So we took the edibles an hour before we got to them. So by the time we parked up, the shit hit, right?
Yeah,
but I wasn't expecting her that night. She was supposed to be coming the next day to come do my house stuff that I needed done.
Yeah.
But she called me and she's like, "Oh, goddess, I just came out of my class. I got a lot of energy. Do you mind if I drive in tonight?" I'm like, "Cool. Me and baby here. You know, do what you do. We got our night plan." Right. She got there. She was like, "Oh, I want one." So we like, this is 100 milligrams. So maybe one. Take half.
Yeah.
She's like, that, da, 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 da. She goes for it. So I get out the shower.
So she disobeyed you when you told her to take half of it and she took the whole thing?
Well, it wasn't a command. It was a suggestion. Because I was like, you don't know how this is going to hit you.
I thought she wasn't allowed to do
that. Yeah,
No. You have autonomy. You have autonomy.
I said half. Poof.
How dare you?
Yeah, I dare you. Boom. Bust your damn forehead, motherfucker, with a base.
You raise my motherfucker.
How you do that? Sledgehammer. Boom.
And you know what? I'm going to tell you, I'm swift with that pop. I'll pop a bitch.
You got to. With the
that I say. Yeah.
Boom. Why you got down?
Yeah. That wasn't better than me. That came with the 400 years. How to pop a like that. So she basically took the 100. We like, all right. So I'm watching for her reactions. Because on some real I want to be responsible. And technically, if a person's under the influence, they can't consent legally to certain things. So if I feel like you are not incognizant,
she was cognizant for sure.
You got to go sleep in the bedroom over there. Go sleep in one of the kids' beds while they're here or some shit.
But the kids' beds.
No, but you can't, because you can't send. Listen. You can't send a motherfucker like that out into the public.
Yeah, but you gotta put her
because you don't know what they're gonna do when they get out there.
Put her in the garbage disposal.
Not the
You can't go to the kid on
Not the grinder, my nigga. Not the grinder.
Yeah, put her in the seat. Just sit in the seat, little nasty.
Cash, stop answering this man.
Yo, this is why we are so bad for each other, yo. Because we gonna feed that shit, yo.
I'm a pass
so she took the edible, right? I have my lash that got stuck to me and shit happened to her. I come out the shower and she come to do her role, which is dry me off, oil me down, shit like that. And I put my clothes on. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm stepping into my lingerie and I'm looking at her face. And she got this, she's sitting on the toilet, she got this little, like, look like she's starting to get scared. I'm like, well, this bitch starting to get high. Right. But I got the music on, I'm over here like this. Daddy, you see this outfit? And then I'm like, you okay? And she's like, Goddess, is he gonna f me tonight? And I'm like, when have we discussed that?
Yeah, she's trying to get
When we discussed that, because we haven't discussed. But we haven't gotten there. But honestly, I would never do anything with any submissive of mine without us having a prior conversation and know that that's something that they're comfortable with.
Yeah.
So I was like, why would you even think that? You weren't even supposed to be here.
For sure.
But her response kind of worried me because why? What is that response?
Yeah,
Because nobody said we was going to do anything. Yeah. You asked to come early to stay tonight.
What you want?
I was like, go lay down. So she went, laid down, she laid in the bed, she cut up, and I looked at her and I'm like, are you okay? Because she's seeming real.
Yeah, they're zoned out.
Yeah, and so she was like, I was like, go lay in the room. I was like, I'll come and check on you in a minute. Because you up my high now.
Right, now I'm just worried about
when
you.
I responsible and
trying to bust a nut, now I'm worried about your safety.
You feel me? I was about to ride her face.
Right,
so I go to check on the bitch, she there. Talk about I'm cold. I said, well, the blanket's right beside you. I'm going to be back in 20 minutes. Came back and the bitches are not in the room. She's not in the room.
Bitch on the ceiling like this on ceiling fan.
No, I got one better for you, man. I got one better for you. What? I checked the house. Her bag is gone. I checked the other rooms in the house. She ain't in no room in my house. I look outside the car and park where it is. So I checked my phone because I got her location.
Right.
I checked my phone. This bitch is doing loop-de-loops on the highway in New Jersey. How the you end up in another state?
What the f?
4 in the morning, my So now you really
You about to get him
She took your bag?
her stuff. She had her bag.
Her
she
bag.
was staying the weekend because she had, she was out the house 4 in the morning in New Jersey, driving in
around.
circles, high as a fuck. You know how you get off an exit and you get a loop-de-loop to
You
get
go
back on?
in, yeah.
I'm just watching the loop.
What the f?
Called her and I said,
Singing Barbara Streisand and
where the f you going?
Right.
So she's like, I gotta complete the mission. I'm like, oh,
Get this. That bitch gonna goddamn kill y'all.
Not a mission
That
now.
bitch gonna come.
Not a mission now.
That bitch gonna be
Not
Call
a
of Duty.
mission now.
Come there with a gun.
I was like, well, what's the mission? She was like, there's an emergency. I said, sweetheart, I think
hell
you're the
no.
emergency. But all in all, long story short, when I got to the bottom of it, that's when she finally told me that she used to get high and end up in these threesomes.
She got truthful, yeah.
And so now you done let yourself get up, and
Yeah.
now you done let yourself get up.
Yeah.
You in here now, you think something about to happen,
Yeah.
and and you having this response, and that I can't trust because you weren't straight with me when I
Yeah,
asked
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Your behavior is I don't do uncertainty. I
For
don't do
sure.
that shaky shit.
Yeah, you in my home and shit. Yeah, that's
Baby,
true.
you need help. I need to check you out.
Well, I have a question because I'm really confused. The reason I'm confused, and I'm just looking for clarity because
Let's
you're
go.
teaching us all about this.
Yeah, we need to know.
Is you were around her for so long. You was like, you know her for a long time. You took
6
your
months.
time into it. It was like a year. of
6
knowing
months
her.
that I've no since 6
before
months
you
that
brought
she
her
on
around your
considerations.
kids and everything. So
Yeah.
how did this just
People
happen?
got representatives, number one, and until so to me, I think it happened because she was triggered from technically being in a similar environment from what she was doing in the past.
Yeah.
But
So-
y'all ain't done that before.
And my man has never put his in her.
She wanted some.
He has given him head with me.
I bet you would like to do. Just, you see how he came
Put
with
that
his
mouth
mic?
in your mouth,
He
right?
gonna come and just put his mic how I was telling you to put your mic.
That's how
Yeah,
you do
yeah,
it.
he did it.
Just
Yeah.
slide it in.
Yeah, trying to catch
talking.
me off guard.
That was subtle as a motherfucker. I give him
Tap
that.
that jaw. Tap tap.
She said,
I was like, yeah, don't my audio.
You want to hear this
Then
shit?
later on, you're gonna be like, why do I sound so? No, but yeah. So she talked to me about most of the things that she'd been through that I was aware of. This was the one thing she didn't mention, and this was the one thing that ended up playing out. And for me, the key component of a dom sub relationship is trust.
Yeah.
First of all, I have to trust that when you say yes to something that you're doing, that it's a true yes. If I have any reason to question that, I can't you.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's never put his penis in her, but they've done what?
She's giving him head,
Okay.
sucks me, I
Yeah.
can spank the ass and gagged her on and stuff like that. But I would never take a woman who identified as a lesbian and try to offer her up to my man. He's perfectly fine with having no interaction with her.
Right.
So the only way that would have came about is if she was interested herself in it, and we would have had a conversation well before anything happened. So that's why I was like, why would you even respond like that? I would never put anyone in that situation. I don't play that.
So you're gonna
that's my
find
shit
a
too.
new person, and it is
Yes,
what it is.
not right now. I'm not ready because there's a lot of stuff that goes into the getting to know, and I'm not in a mental space for all of
Yeah,
that.
you
right
gotta
this
cleanse the
minute.
orifices.
Yeah, I got. And truth be told, all jokes aside, my biggest issue is she needs help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's dangerous. So anybody who's venturing into this type of lifestyle, or even just got a curiosity, that is so key, because the type of that you doing with each other can
Yeah.
become some real significant
shit.
Yeah.
Are the
and that's-
kids gonna miss her?
Well, my youngest, I think yes. My oldest is, I think he's indifferent. My youngest has asked about her a couple times in immediate after, but he's surrounded by so much people. You know, kids, he's a toddler. They just attention span is like this. I give him a new Mario toy.
No, you're good.
Rest of it. So he's okay. They're fine in that regard. But yeah, I'm tight though.
Damn.
I bet.
is your partner
You
affected
know what
by
I'm
it?
saying? Pour out a
It's
little
my,
liquor.
so I'm gonna be honest. He was more
Well,
so
she sucking
concerned
the shit
about
out.
me.
He sucked that good for me. Like, damn, that bitch suck good dick.
I'm not like mama.
Okay, so
He good.
that bitch suck good.
It was
suck
always
dick
better
like
than
one
one,
ear.
right? Like,
That's
we need
what
to get
the
another
difference
one
is.
quick.
We got,
Yeah.
we
We
so
need to
can't
miss
bring her
it.
back tomorrow.
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
I get one more time?
He good. I suck his.
And she want me to this time.
Listen.
Ooh, I've been waiting. I've been ready to stick it in there. Can I
he
get a little
good.
taste?
He good.
Yo.
I would suck his dick
Oh,
so
boy,
good. He'd be
Teddy's
wondering
back,
what
y'all.
throat. He'd be wondering what anatomy I have. Do you even have tonsils? So he
Yeah,
good.
okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's there you go.
Yeah, he good.
Shout out to him.
But he was actually more
Concerned.
about me.
Yeah.
Not
Yep.
than him. But
So with that being said, or whatever,
Yeah.
We'd like to thank y'all for joining us for another episode of
On the contrary.